Hello there, namaste. So I finished book 3 of The Primal Hunter. Yeah, this series is really winning me over. I'm trying to just power through it all to catch up. The tutorial's over. He's on Earth. He makes a friend, which happens to be a high E rank hawk who's trying to get to D rank. He's trying to get to D rank as well, and he basically becomes buddy with what are considerably monsters, which he is supposed to be hunting to level up. And it's actually pretty interesting because he already knows that monsters have intellect. They have some sort of mind because he has the discussion with, I forgot who the person he promoted to Lord, what her name was. Because, yeah, it was less like, these creatures have the same mind as infants. Would you kill a child? Why you're killing the beast is the same thing, because just like those people who are like, well, I would never raise a hand to my boy, because he's, and by that I mean my dog. He's just my boy because he's smart. He's intellectual. I mean, you wouldn't want to hurt your child. It is just like very interesting the argument he had, because he took the seat of the serpent, and he was just on the other side this time. So it was pretty interesting. I am enjoying how it's going about things. Again, Casper, his relationship with the ghost girl, they gotta show a little more of that, because that is just great. Every time she gets upset because he's in close proximity with the person that's hitting on him, yet he has no say in the matter because he's just a worker bee. He chose not to be in charge. He denied that position because he was offered the position. And it's just like, but then again, I like Casper. I sympathize with Casper. Basically gave up his soul to save the girl he cares for, and now he's an undead and wears her around his neck because she's a ghost, a spirit that's inside the chain. Yeah, but all those side characters are very interesting. It's fascinating to watch and be like, every single powerful lord or a person that has lord who has the seed of humanity or whatever it's called, who's in charge of a civilization, something, seed of civilization or something. Yeah, who's in charge of a city? The Jacob Casper from the undead party, and has a huge say because he was offered the lordship and chose not to take it, but he literally has a huge say in what's done. He's part of the undead. Jacob is a part of the holy city. His brother is a part of the assassination city. All this stuff is just so fascinating to be like, yeah, they're all connected. They're going to end up joining forces, and I believe just like cutting ties or the shackles of whatever, becoming one unified. Because I'm pretty sure the way the deities get their whatever is whoever conquers the planet, whichever deity has enough hold at the end of the day, who conquers the planet literally gets all that extra experience or whatever. Because I do like how they make it, it's like, to reach godhood, it's a different way. It's like, you can conquer the planet, you have an opportunity to become a god. I mean, that's what I'm gathering. The last person alive is the one who gets it, which is why Veli is a primordial. He literally destroyed the entire planet. He was the last one alive. He had the opportunity to ascend, literally, and then take over more planets. So I think that's how it goes. The last person on the planet, or who basically rules, is given the opportunity to, of course, they're probably going to explain it differently, or it's not going to be that, but it is interesting. It is interesting going through it and being like, yeah, this could be this. It could be this. It could be this. And I always enjoy that in a series, because what I'm thinking is the reason why, like, the serpent, Veli, is so tried to help out with creating the hawk. I have a feeling that that's the love that died, that he cared about. It was one of those Sylphies, the Sylphie hawk, which is the origin of it is an elemental apparently that grows up into one, and has the potential to basically be on par with humans. And just, I have a feeling that that's the one, or not that one, but that's the type of being that he lost, and that's what took him in for billions upon billions of years to hide away. It's like seeding all this little stuff that makes it like, okay, that might be the case. Because that's what I'm thinking. He seems so excited and trying to figure out how. And he's so knowledgeable. Of course, he's been alive since the first era of the multiverse. It's funny. I've gotten so tired of like having multiverse and everything, but this one, it's a multiverse, I think, in a different aspect. It's like, oh, it's just all the different universes all being put into one, which is the multiverse. But no, this multiverse, which is the 93rd, well, it has Earth, which is primarily humans, and maybe a few other planets out in that in the universe. But they call it a multiverse because, well, they're consolidating. It's like one of those things where you start going back and back and back and back on what they think is beyond space, and then it just looks like almost a DNA strand. I remember, because that just like, oh my gosh, it looks like we're just parts of a creature in the end, the smallest of the smallest of the smallest. But yeah, I like that concept, because here it's just like, oh, okay, it's just another universe. It's not another Earth. It's just a whole nother reality. It's like the galaxy, the world, the universe blew up in a completely different way. It expanded in a completely different way. Different life, different lives. Because I always hate that the thing like, oh, if I'm taking a right on this turn, there's another reality out there where I'm taking a left turn. It's like, no, I don't like that. Our choices are our own. There is no alternative choice happening in the other reality. If we made a mistake, no, there is no other version of us that's making a proper mistake. We know we just made the mistake. So I don't like the what is it, the Marvel versions of the everyone in the reality, they all look the same. No, I like this version, because it's like, oh, Earth doesn't exist in these other realities. At least that's what I understand. That's what it seems like. It's like, oh, a billion years have passed. You know what? Let's throw this 93rd universe into the multiverse because it's aged enough. And I just find that interesting. And I'm pretty sure that Sylphie, the hawk chick, is gonna end up. The hawk chick is a bird, okay? A bird. But it's going to end up being someone important, someone of note. I kept thinking, like, at the end of it, it was going to be like, you know, bonded to Jake, mainly because he put his blood into the ritual to give it more power. Like, he mixed in his arcane, because they hinted at the small purple elements that were going into the egg before it hatched. And it's just like, you find out what that energy is later, his arcane energies. And I'm like, okay, that he's gonna be, but no, he's not bonded to it. He just has an attachment. He's like the godfather of the little chick. But I am enjoying this series. I definitely needed to catch up. Oh, yeah, it's definitely worth the read. The Primal Hunter, this was book 3. I don't know how many books are out. I just need to keep going through them. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.